Hey everybody, it's MJ Ben here, and today I wanted to do a quick update slash talk video because I'm pretty sure you all deserve to know what's been happening the last few months. Well, this morning I received an email from YouTube basically telling me that my partnership with YouTube was done because I didn't get the right proper amount of view hours, and I guess I didn't get 1,000 subscribers, which, in my opinion, being as low key as my channel is, there was no way I was going to be able to do that. From my opinion, my honest opinion, I don't think I was gonna get that many watch hours anyway, and I don't think I could have gotten 1,000 subscribers. And I know probably a bunch of other YouTubers have gotten it as well, and I'm not really as upset as I was when I received the first email, like the warning email, I guess you could call it, because if you actually think about it, it gives me and other YouTubers that opportunity to work on our audience, because I really don't think I have that much of an audience, really, being low key as I am. Sorry, I just it's been really stressful the last couple of weeks and the last 2 months. I really am not going to go into all detail about it because I don't want to waste your time. Uh, One thing I need to tell you guys, for those of you that were wondering what happened to chapter 1, I had to take it down and upload it about 3 or 4 times, which really made no big difference because every time I would upload it, I would get a copyright thing. I didn't get a strike, I just got a copyright claim. And every time I would try to write a dispute, they wanted to argue back and say that my dispute wasn't good enough. Even though the first time I dispute, they said it was fine, then they blocked it in all countries, and I was like, what the hell? So what was the point of sending me that email saying it was good, and then you just say it's not good? It makes no fucking sense. I'm gonna upload it to the Facebook page for the YouTube. Hopefully they don't care and they know that I'm not trying to sell it or claim it as my own, like the music wise, because it's the music that I'm having problems with. And it's it's a mess. I've been really stressed lately. I've had some problems with work, some issues with people, and it it's been putting me down for a while, and I hate being down because then I don't get into what I want to do, and that's to make videos and short films or just fan films. And I'm just gonna lay this out on the table. Last Friday, I was hanging out with Benji, Dylan, and Cody at a bar because Benji's home from the military. And, I ran into one of my friends' moms, and she was with a bunch of friends who were already drunk. And I will say this, I will give the guy some slack because, he was drunk, and when you're drunk, you say stupid shit that you probably don't mean. Because me being an idiot, I decided to talk about the YouTube trilogy, and I told them that one of the themes was a fan based off of the show Sons of Anarchy. And as much as you guys have probably seen, I am a big Sons of Anarchy fan. A very big fan. I love the show, I love the actors, I love the characters, I love the creator, I love it all. Like, I'm even psyched about the Mayans spin-off show. I'm so psyched about it. I guess my friend's mom and her friend thought that I was actually going to start a motorcycle club. I'm telling you this right now, and for anybody that was on the show, that is not true. I am not starting an actual motorcycle club. It's all fan based, It's all acting. Full credit is going to be given to the right people. I'm not claiming that the Sons of Anarchy's idea was mine. It is not. It is just a fan spinoff. Like I said, full credit is going to be given to the right owners. And no, I am not starting an actual motorcycle club. Because when I told the mom's friend, for a second, I thought he was trying to, like I thought he understood what I was saying. It was fan base. It's not real. It's just acting. And he goes from kind of being nice to being a total dick. And I don't care if he's watching this. I'm calling him out. I don't remember his name, and I don't care. Just from the way he was talking to me, he literally thought that I was going to actually start a motorcycle club. And I said, no, I'm not really starting it. And he goes, whether it's real or not, whether you're actually doing it or not, you need to get out of it. And I'm like, getting out of what? What am I getting out of? I'm not trying to mess with the motorcycle clubs. I'm not trying to get into that business. I mean, I know that not all motorcycle clubs are bad. I know that there are some that do good. Like, I know there's that one in Bad Grandpa where they actually help children that are in, like, abusive homes and stuff like that. And, I'm all for them. I'm all for, the good motorcycle clubs, and I can understand the dangers of, like, past club gangs, but what I'm doing is not real. It's all acting, and it's all fan-made, because I love the show, and, Kurt Sutter, I hope I said that right. If not, forgive me. But his show inspired me to do my fan spinoff for the Combat Trilogy. It doesn't mean that after the trilogy's done, me and the guys are going to ride around with our Sons of Anarchy's vests on or stuff like that. No. We're putting those up. I'm smart enough not to wear the vest, because I don't want someone actually thinking that, I'm an actual Son of Anarchy, which I'm not. I'm just a fan of the show. That's it. But what really made me upset about that situation is that the guy was basically preaching to me about my life. He was basically trying to tell me how to run my life. And like I said, I'm cutting him some slack because he was drunk. And when you're drunk, you say shit that you won't remember. But he was just being a total jackass about it. And I tried telling him, it's not real. It's fake. And then he gives me the impression that even just thinking of the idea for the YouTube Comeback Trilogy makes me a felon. Even just talking about it is a felon. And then I tried talking to him about the show, and he's like, well, that's even a felon too. I'm like, what the hell? So you're saying I can't watch the show as a fan, and I can't do my spinoff as a fan? I'm pretty sure that there are other people that want to do spinoffs. And then, I don't know, he was like basically telling me to go home, and yet, I didn't want to be stuck in the house, and she said it was all right for me to go out with my friends. Our son was already asleep, and I didn't want to be stuck in the house doing nothing. So, and he was like telling me to go home, and I just basically looked at him and said, you know what, I'm not going to argue with you right now because I'm buzzed, you're drunk, and if we keep talking about this, I'm going to get mad, and we're probably going to get into a fight. And that's the last thing I want, is to go to jail. And then, you can have your felon thing. And he was, like, asking me all these weird, stupid questions. And, I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. I'm going to go play pool. I'm going to have a few more drinks. And then, I'm calling it a night. But like I said, for those, if you guys are confused or concerned and think that after the trilogy that me and my friends are going to ride around with Sons of Anarchy vests and all that crap and claim that we're a club, we are not a club. After the trilogy, we're putting the vests up. That's it. They're nothing but props. That's all they are. And I want to get my motorcycle license and get a motorcycle, but not start a club. Even after the trilogy, me and the guys will just ride around as, a group of friends just riding their bikes. That's it. No club, no gang, no nothing. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm shouting at you guys or going off on you guys. It's not. Like, what that guy said has been bugging me, and it makes me feel like crap in a way. Like, I'm not putting my family in danger. I'm not putting my friends in danger. I'm not putting myself in danger. The most amazing thing happened to me about 2 weeks ago. An actor from the actual show liked one of my promo tests videos that I did. And clearly he saw me wearing my fan-made vest of the Suns on there. And he liked it. And that really, it shows that, people, even though the show hasn't been on for 4 years, it's still very loved and popular. And I love the show. I love the show, and I would love to meet Kurt Sutter. I would love to meet the actors of the show. I would. I definitely would. And, it hurts me and depresses me when someone tries to shit all over what I'm trying to get to. And they try to take it in a form that it's not true. And, I told my friend's mom that the vest that I'm using was my papaw's vest, and she thought that my papaw used to ride. No, my papaw was never a biker, like an actual club biker. He wasn't. He just had it. I don't know why, but when he died, he basically left it to me. And, I thought it, when I was watching the show, I was like, oh, hey, I have a vest. I bought the patches, and that's it. But it's just fan base. It's not real. I just want everyone to know that. And if that guy is watching, because I don't know if he is, but if you are, dude, it is not real. After the trilogy is over, we are not riding around with the vests. We're not claiming that we are a club. We're not claiming that we are actually Sons of Anarchy. We're not claiming we have a charter. We're not claiming any of that. So I want you to get that out of your head, okay? I know you don't care. I don't care about your opinion. And I'm not yelling, for those of you that watch my videos and follow me on social media, I'm not ranting on you. I'm being honest, because it's really hard to be completely honest to people who don't understand. And I'm not saying you guys don't understand. I'm just saying those people, like that guy at the bar, he does not understand. And, I'm trying to show you guys what I can do with fan-based stuff. Because I want to do something to where people know who I am and why I do this. I've been a film fanatic since I was 3. I wanted to go into acting, and then I later wanted to go into directing. If I have to start from the bottom and work my way up, I'm willing to do that. And I'm not one of those guys that takes somebody else's idea and claims it as my own. I am not one of those guys. I have never been one of those guys, and I never will be one of those guys. I give full-on credit to the original creator. I was using it for fan base, and that's it. All those songs get full credited to their original creators, not to me. I am not claiming any credit on it. I'm only claiming that I'm using it for fan base, and that I'm not selling it as my own or anything. Full credit of the songs that I use in any of my videos, even after the trilogy, the original creators get full-on credit because it's their work. And, because of their work and their creativeness, it has inspired me, and I'm pretty sure a bunch of other people, to go out and do what they want to do. Basically living your life to the fullest. That's all I'm trying to do. And that's all I want to encourage others to do, is to go out and do what they want to do with their life. Don't have some drunken idiot or, other people that don't give two rats shits about you bring you down and tell you how to run your life. Okay? And I know you guys don't know that much about me, and, I'm gonna get around to it. I'm just not in that comfortable stage to tell you guys who I am. But basically, I'm a guy that wants to be creative. I want to do what's right, and, I'm a guy, a normal guy, that is trying to take care of his family and give his son a better life than what he had. I'm not saying my life was terrible. I mean, there were some bumpers in there, but I want my son to grow up being proud of me for my work. And I want to inspire him, not to, obviously get in this business, but I don't want him to be disappointed in me, because there are times where I think I'm not a good father. I mean, I work third shift hours, and I'm always sleeping all the time, and I have to, I have to wake myself up just to spend a little time with him before I gotta go back to work. I mean, he's 1 right now, and he doesn't understand it, but I just don't want him growing up without me in his life, without me in partial of his life, if that makes any sense. I'm sorry that I have ranted for about 20 minutes or so. I'm sorry if you got, okay, I am going to apologize. I'm sorry if I'm looking this way. It's just, I'm actually looking in the middle of the screen, and it's just, I'm using my phone because the camera's dead and I can't find the charger. And Dakota has his camera, and that's just a big mess. But I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm ranting or blaming you guys. I'm not. I'm basically trying to inform you guys of what's really going on right now. Just, to me, it's like when something good starts happening and I'm going on the right path that I think I'm doing, there always has to be someone or something in my way to tries to stop me. And every time I think I've defeated it, it comes right back somehow, like it just sneaks up behind me and smacks me in the back of the head. And then it brings me down to where I feel so depressed and useless. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm doing what I think is good for my family. I'm working hard. I'm making money. I'm paying my bills. I'm getting my son the things that he needs. I'm taking care of my family. No, I'm doing what every young father should be doing. Some guys my age that have kids, they want nothing to do with them. But I'm going to tell you guys now, when I became a father, it was the most blessing, enjoyable moment of my life, and it still is. Being a dad is the best job I could have ever asked for. But you can ask most of my friends. I was somewhat of a brother. I was a brother figure to some, but to younger friends of mine, they said I was always a father figure in some way. And that inspired me to, want to be a dad. And, that's, I don't regret having my son. I don't at all. He is the best blessing that I could have ever asked for. And I'm still blessed to this day that he is a part of my life, and he inspires me in so many ways that nobody has any idea. But I'm gonna probably get off here, so you guys can go about your day and quit listening to me rant about idiot drunks and me going through this whole confused depression stage. I mean, my family's doing all right. My son's doing well. My fiance's doing well. My friends are doing well. Something good actually did happen Friday. My best friend Benji signed guardianship for my son. He is officially my son's godfather. And I mean, some people were a little confused, thinking that me and Rita were giving him up, but we're not. It's just in case something happens to both or either of us. And Benji's one of the best friends you could ever ask for. And it just makes me and Rita so happy that we have someone that we can completely trust to take care of our son in case something was to happen to us. Benji, if you're watching this, I just want you to know that it means a lot to me and Rita, and that we love you so much, and Colton loves you so much. From the moment me and Rita knew we were going to have him, I made it very clear that I wanted you to be his godfather. I wanted you to be his guardian in case something was to happen to me and Rita. Or me and Rita. Or something to me or Rita. It's work, but progress is going to happen. I promise you guys that. And a lot has happened within the last year and in the last couple of months. But I know that, you gotta take one day at a time. If you work hard for it, you're gonna get somewhere. You can't take life for granted. You just can't. And when I look at my son, I don't take it for granted. So I encourage you, all of you, if you're going through a rough time, just know that every day is a new day. And don't take life for granted. Don't let people shut you down. If you're on a good path and you think you're going the right path, keep doing it. There will be little obstacles in your way to try and stop you, but don't let them stop you. Just keep going. And if they keep coming back, just keep pushing them away until they get the clue to not fuck with you. And I wanted to say, for those of you that have followed my videos and have stayed supporting me, my crew, and my family, it means a lot to us, and we thank you. Well, that's all I have for today. I'm going to keep you guys posted as much as I can. I'll try to do some vlogging here and there, but again, I just wanted to say thank you so much. I hope, besides my ranting, I hope, in a way I inspired some people. I mean, I don't know if that's really a way to inspire people, but, it just, one day at a time, and, you just keep on living. That's all you gotta do, and you just gotta keep moving forward. And again, thank you guys. And I will definitely see you all later.